to our learning target for our goal for today, and I'd like you guys all to please read. What is it for today? And we'll define
the word character analysis and use one describing word or phrase to analyze a character from the reading.
Okay, now, this was a long one. There's actually two things that we need to do. By the end of class, there are two goals. I want you guys to turn to your partner or a person next to you and kind of discuss, what do you think the two goals for the day is?
The first one was to define the second one was to use a describing word.
All right. I heard a lot of good things. I want to see. Let's see. Any volunteers? And what you think one of our goals is for the day?
I thought the first goal was to define what character analysis
Yes,
means.
exactly. So what our first goal is to define the word character analysis. The second goal for the day would be, another volunteer?
To analyze the character from the reading.
Yes, we're going to analyze. And how are we going to analyze? How are we going to analyze? What we're going to do is we're going to try to use one describing word or phrase. And that's what we're going to learn. That's a big word, analyze, right? So, when we talk about analyze, what do you think that word means? I want you guys to discuss. What do you think that word means, analyze? Okay, I've heard some good discussions. I heard one person say investigate, another person says break down. What other words? What did you guys come up with?
We said figure something out.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think? How would you figure something out? What would you use, Erin?
Your eyes.
Your eyes.
Looking at it.
Yep, exactly. We're going to analyze, we're going to figure something out. That table over there, what do you think? A word that you came up that might mean analyze. What do you think analyze means?
Well, we said figure out too, but maybe like investigate or look at clues or something.
Mm-hmm. I heard this table say break down.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one. Any other suggestions any other words that you guys came up with that you'd like to add? Okay, all this, analyze, all of this is what it means. We're going to analyze means you're going to figure something out. You might break down the word, okay? And for example, like bedroom. If you didn't know the word bedroom, you would analyze the word. Oh, let's see, the word bed is in it, and a room. I wonder what that would be. And then you can think, well, it might be the bedroom where I sleep in. A room where it has a bed and you can sleep in it. That's how we're analyzing, and we're going to use that kind of thinking when we start our new book. What do you think when we describe, what's our describing word? We talked a lot about that. What would be describing words? Give me some examples. Just shout it out. Short, tall. Happy. All these words that describes how you feel, or what something looks like, what something tastes, what actions you might be doing. You know, why is the person running? Because you just see there's a dog chasing after the person. You know, you're describing the situation or the event, okay? I'm going to put this word, analyze, in your suggestions. It's going to be up on a board poster, and it will be up for you guys to use as a reference during the week. Okay, so now you guys should have your new book. in front of you. I want you to use our pre-reading strategy of kind of skimming through the book. Remember how we talked about this before? Look at the cover, look at the title, kind of look at the back of the book, flip through it and see what format, what do you see in here? Okay. Aaron, can you tell me what the title of the book is?
The Complicated Life of Claudia Christina Cortez.
Mm-hmm. And it says what in big, bold, capital letters?
Vote.
Vote. So just by looking at this title, what do you think this book is going to be about? The story. Just from the title of the story, or the book.
Running for class president.
Great. Running for class president. What gave you that clue?
The vote.
The vote.
And the back.
And the back when you were reading this little summary. It's a great way. When you guys go to the bookstore or the library and you want to find what the book is about, that's a great, remember how we talked about it? It's a great way to turn to the back of the book, or sometimes it's in the inside, first cover on the inside. It tells a little summary about what the book is about. Who do you think the main character would be in this story? If I'm flipping through it, looking through, who do you think the main character could be in this story? Is it going to be about?
Claudia.
Claudia. Claudia in the title, in the front page, and there's Claudia, picture of Claudia, okay? So we talked about character, so you guys know what character is, right? What is character? Tell me if you remember. What do we say character is?
A person.
A person, it could be a person.
A trait.
A trait, it could be an animal. Its character is who or what is being mostly, talked about in the story, okay? Who is it about? What's the story? What's this book telling us? Is it telling us about Claudia? Is it telling us about the dog? Is it telling us about a place? That's character. Character is, we're talking about who the book is mostly talking about. In this book, Claudia is our character, our main character that we're going to be focused on. If I were to ask you guys right now, what do you think if we know what the word analyze means, figure out, to investigate, finding clues or breaking down, and we know what character is, and we know that we're talking about a person named Claudia, what do you think the word character analysis might mean?
Trying to figure out who Claudia is.
Yes. And and now we're going to figure out how can we do a character analysis. We're going to use a describing words, okay? So if you can look at the handout I passed out, it talks about character traits. All these words, these are for your reference. You can keep this in your folder, so every time you come in and we work on writing, we work on how to describe character, you can refer to this if you're getting stuck, because there are some great words, not just sad or mad or happy, but really words like excited, hilarious, or moody, grumpy. All these words, they can help you kind of give you a better picture of who or what you're describing. So that's great, Audrey. When you analyze character, what you're doing is you're going to break down Claudia's character and tell people that haven't read this book what kind of person she is. Okay? And so what I want you guys right now, I want you to go back and look at our learning target and tell me, when we analyze a character, what are we going to do? Turn to your partner and tell them, what are we going to do when we analyze a character? What are we doing? All right. Sounds excellent. Now I want you guys to tell me in writing What is character analysis?